Hey guys, so I have breaking news. Tyson Fury, in a recent interview with IFL, shouts out to Kugan Cassius, when Frank Warren was talking about Dillian Whyte, you know, not possibly turning up, that they had a standby. Most fights, definitely big fights, have standing opponents. But listen to what Tyson Fury has to say. Breaking news. Standby.
Doing what I'm getting paid to do and enjoying it. And that's it.
Frank Warren did say, I think a couple of weeks ago, that there is a replacement on standby should something not the fight not materialise with Whyte this week. So there must have been some concern that he wasn't going to fight this week from your team. At some point, there must have been for Frank to have said that about a replacement. But
no, not really. We always have a standby opponent for these big shows because you never know what happens. The guy could fall over and break his foot or whatever, break his arm. So there's always got to be a standby. I remember when I was fighting Derek Chisora back at Wembley Arena years ago in 11, we had Martin Rogan as a stand-in. Martin was there and he was paid to be a stand-in opponent just in case. And the same this time. We have a stand-in opponent just in case he doesn't fight.
Can you reveal who that was?
Yeah, I can. The WBC number 3 ranked contender, Joseph Parker. Yep, we got it. If he don't,
That is a joke.
No,
come on.
If he don't fight, Dillian Whyte don't fight. I don't want no rookie bum. I want a top 5 man. I've stated it, and that's it. Joseph Parker is rated number 3.
Your friend who's been in camp with you, Joseph Parker.
Yep, Joseph Parker is the standing opponent for the fight. And if Dillian Whyte does pull out, I'll pad Joe for the fight. And I'll fight him. It'd be an excellent fight. Joe's a former world heavyweight champion and high rated in all the organisations. He's even in the top 5 Ring Magazine heavyweights. So he's in the top 5 heavyweights of all the organisations. WBO, WBA, IBF, all of them. Ring Magazine, WBC, the lot. So there'll be no complaining from the fans. If this idiot pulls out, then we've got a really tasty step in. Don't you worry about that. And we've said, listen, it's not personal, strictly business. If this fight happens, we've shook hands on it and agreed, then we're going to throw down.
Have you revealed that anyway? Because I've not heard you say
that a trip. So Joseph Cheerleader Parker will be the stand-in for Tyson Gypsy King Fury. Remember, Joseph will never fight. I'll never fight he's my best friend. He's my mentor. You know, I'd never fight Tyson Fury. I told you, Tyson Fury doesn't have allegiance to nobody. He'll fight when it's time to fight who he needs to fight. Wow, that sounded quite good, didn't it? And him fighting Joseph Parker, would we really get a good fight? Because would Joseph Parker really go for it? Would Joseph Parker really want... I think Joseph Parker, it'd be like a semi-dive. Like Joseph Parker would let Tyson Fury tap him up. It would be a boring fight, and I guarantee you that it would go to a points decision. Tyson Fury would coast to a point decision victory, and we'd be like, oh, that fight was as boring as him and Klitschko. Joseph Parker is ranked as a WBC number 3, top 5, number 3, 4 or 5. Number 3 I think he is, and I think, like Tyson Fury said, I think he's ranked top 5 in the Ring Magazine. Ring. So but you never know, you may get, like they said, they shook hands on it. Would you get Joseph Parker? That would be like, yeah, do you know what? I'm coming to fuck you up, mate. Like, and I'm going to take that belt and I'm, take me family, get out of your house and go right back to New Zealand anyway and see you later. Oh, thank you. Imagine that. That would be epic. That's all we keep saying about Joseph Parker. This could also be, you can't friend up and say that you're never going to fight another heavyweight fighter when you are still actively in the game. cheerleader pom-pom. Ran on about Joseph Parker, Joseph cheerleader Parker, but I finished, and that was the breaking news that I came to bring you. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's LadyChann, rep nonetheless, come box with Shan. Jan, Joseph cheerleader Parker, you know, he has to serve his purpose. Jan.